Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for this time that we get to spend out in your creation. I just pray a blessing over this season and all hunters out there that are hunting whitetail and waterfowl and anything else. So in your name we pray, amen.
Amen. Out here at a property we got permission on. We've been throwing some corn out there for a couple months. We've got 2 different cameras. We got some minerals, some trophy rocks out there. We've had a lot of deer coming in until the last couple weeks, unfortunately. So the deer know, man, they're smart. There's the reason they get big. They are avoiding those spots and they're not hitting them as regularly as they were. We also have to deal with some coyotes. We've got about 4 different coyotes that are like patrolling a timberline on the edge of a field that we're going to be trying to hunt. So if a coyote steps out in front of us, we're definitely going to smoke him. But Nate's messing around with the camera. With the drone. He's trying to figure that out. How to get some quality footage for y'all without crashing the drone, because we can't afford another one. But we're going to get up in here. It's about 2 o'clock. We're kind of later than I'd like to be, but I was faced with a dilemma today. It's opening day of deer season, but it was also our men's breakfast for our church, and I host that. So I had the option to cancel that or put God first. So I hope you're proud of me. I put God first. And
God's
now,
proud of you.
huh?
God's proud of you.
Yeah, man. I'm just hoping and praying that because I honored him on this day, he'll honor me and Nate and Ben, and we'll get some deer. So I don't know, I'm just gonna try to enjoy this experience. We've been working hard. It's first sit of the year, so super pumped, excited to see what the good Lord has in store for us. We'll see what happens.
Boy, am I excited to be in the stand. It is opening day here in Ohio. It is September 24th. We didn't make it out this morning because we had men's breakfast over at Garrett's. Great fellowship, great talks. Overall, just a good time. So we're all out in the stands today. Garrett and Nate are over at his new place that they got. Nate's on the camera. I'm doing my solo hunt here, self-filmed. Both of our spots have been bringing in some bucks, and we're looking to put one down today. So there's a few on the hit list this evening. Only one of them has been coming in during the day. The other one's kind of gone nocturnal, kind of left. Hopefully I see one. So it's about 3:05. We got about 5 hours till shooting time's over. Been having a lot of does come in with a couple fawns. Maybe we'll see some deer. Maybe we'll get some action. So hopefully that big boy walks in. Well, I just had a doe and 2 fawns come in. They snuck in behind me. They caught me off guard, but I was standing up ready. I just didn't know they were there until they were right behind me, so. But they came in, ate a little bit, and then walked off. They come in just about every night.
What do you see right there? I remember seeing that. I don't remember seeing that last time we were out here. That's a good sign. I like that. So what we're gonna do right now is we brought some corn in here, bought a trophy rock. It's a little late in the game to be doing it, but it's kind of a Hail Mary, so we're gonna chunk a bunch of corn out down here. We're gonna adjust the camera and chuck a trophy rock. And then we're gonna get up in one of these trees. That's what we're gonna do. I wanna try to get up in one of these trees. I wouldn't mind getting in this one, but it's a straight down shot. So it sucks that one's dead. Yeah, I don't want to do that one. I really like that one, but it's too far away. I'm always thinking we'll get up on the back of this one, but do you think that'll hold both of us?
I didn't think it would, but it's so tiny.
Climb that one right there. It's just, that's a pretty straight down shot, you know?
Yeah.
For me, shoot down onto him. I mean, I almost feel like this one's...
You think that'll hold us?
There's only one way to find out.
I don't like that odds.
Well,
I don't like it.
as of right now, our best bet is going to be this one.
Okay.
This tree right here.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's just get up in it.
My favorite meme right now. That's us.
We continue to sit here. I can't say we're enjoying it, but we are seeing lots of squirrels. That's about it. Nothing else. Just squirrels. So we got that going for us.
I'm ready for pizza. I need pizza. I can't talk.
Well, we just had a buck come in. What, 20 yards? Yeah. I don't know, about 20 yards. I guess southeast. And he stopped, just looking around. And then two squirrels just darted down the trail and jumped up onto the tree. And he darted, so that was awesome getting to see him though. We'll see if anything else comes this way.
I'm about to shoot a squirrel. Do it.
just had 3 bucks come in like 10 minutes before shooting time. One of them was a shooter buck. He kind of, I think he winded me and started to back out. And as he turned around, he stood there broadside at 15, 20 yards. I thought I got a decent shot on him. I may have hit a branch, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go check the arrow, see what we got. Well, it doesn't look promising. I'm not seeing good blood on here, so. Just got back to the car. I did see my arrow make like a weird move when I either I saw it coming out of the deer or it hit a branch. But my arrow did something funky. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if I hit a little tiny twig. But I'm gonna give it the night, come back in the morning, see what happens.
I can't see. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Some minor scrapes and bruises.
Okay.
So we just got back to the car. We just stopped at Speedway to grab some drinks.
Get some goodies.
Them good goods.
Mm-hmm. So that green apple Gatorade.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best. Delish. That is the best Gatorade. Green apple is superior to all the Gatorades.
So we got out of the woods probably like 30 minutes ago, and yeah, it was an interesting time because toward the end there, I was climbing down the tree and sirens were going off, as you just saw in the last clip, that there was a wreck or something, but coyotes came out of the woodwork, and they were probably a million of them just howling. And it was a little sketchy. I kind of climbed back up the tree a little bit. Not gonna lie, a little scared, but
We don't have this on video, but what really happened was your boy straddled the tree and tried climbing up it and got hung up on the climbing stick
yeah.
and said, "I can't die this way." His words.
Those were my words, for sure. We did see one buck. It's kind of, we got it on film.
Well, yeah, so we seen a buck, and I did my best to get him on film, but full transparency, he snuck in on us.
Yeah, he was very quiet, like the quietest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, the squirrels move through the forest, and they sound like freaking elephants just, mowing down a jungle. But this deer, and he had a decent rack on it. It was kind of hard. I didn't get like a full visual on his rack, but they were noticeable, and he had some decent mass to him. But we were set up facing like southwest. The trail actually cut across a little creek right in front of us, and we that's where we kind of have our mineral site, right across the creek as it rises up. That's the way we were expecting the deer to come in, because that's the way the trail runs. He ended up coming from our like southeast side hill, and a hill that was like to our left and directly behind him. And so he comes in, stops directly behind him in a thicket, and just kind of sits there and looks for a little bit. And then at the last minute, he's starting to like notice something's off, and two squirrels start chasing each other through the woods and run up a tree and start to...
The only time they did that.
Yeah, the only time they did that. And as soon as they started that, he turned around and darted. So I don't know if we would have ended up getting a shot at him. But I am a little bit perturbed at those squirrels.
But thankful for the event of a buck coming in.
Yes.
It is a lot better than how we were last year with absolutely nothing.
Right.
And it's just great feeling to have that we actually see deer.
Oh yeah.
Or hear deer or whatever. But
I mean, I spent a lot of hours last year sitting in a tree saddle, hanging from a tree, and never see a thing. Some of that I'll blame on myself, inexperience, but some of that was also public land in Ohio. I saw more hunters than I saw deer, so super pumped to be able to go out our first day and opening day at that and see a buck. That was super cool. So see what happens. I think we're going to try to go out tomorrow after church, kind of depending on the way the wind's blowing and how we're feeling, we'll go to church, grab a bite to eat, and then we may go out and sit again, see what we can see. I talked to Ben earlier. He called or he texted us earlier, and he was like, "Hey man, I think I shot a deer." He's like, "I'm not sure. I don't know if it was a good shot." He was trying to view some footage. He's not confident in the footage just yet, but turns out that he did take a shot at one. It was his number 2 buck that he had on his hit list this year, and he's a little sick to his stomach right now because he's not confident in his shot. So we don't know. I'm not going to sit here and it's all speculation at this point, but he's going to let it sit for a couple hours, wake up super early in the morning, see if he can go start tracking it. I told him to give us a call if he needs any help, and definitely if he finds it and needs help pulling it out. So we may have that as a continuation of this video, or join in with a video that he started. So we'll see how it goes.
Also a shout out to my friend Brandon. He also got a doe. Good job, Brandon.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on your first deer.